So all you want to do here is just rest into the space where you are in. And then feel your breath start to expand. When I say breath, I really mean prana. So feel that your prana is not just in your body, but it sort of starts to explore the prana that is in the room. Just as you came here and you started to get to know each other, the other participants in the training, imagine that your energy system and your prana starts to slowly expand and get to know the space and the energy of the space. Just a very gentle harmonizing. But not only the energy of the space in this room, but the energy of the whole chateau and the gardens and even the fields around. And maybe instead of thinking of it as you are coming to this space, think of it as you are returning to this place and the place is welcoming you. So notice how your body feels, how your energy feels, how your breath feels as you do that. So rather than just being aware of breath and the body, you start to be aware of yourself as an energetic body. And the space around you as well as a whole web of energy and a web of life that you are part of. So the way to connect with everything is with the breath. And the way to connect to your own prana is with the breath. So start to lengthen your breath now. See if you can inhale for about 4 counts and exhale for about 8 counts. If your nose is blocked for any reason, you need to breathe through your mouth, you're welcome to. But as much as possible, you breathe through your nose just because it makes it easier to make the breath longer. If you're too disturbed by the counting, just use it as a guide. The point is that you are breathing deeply, longer, deeper breaths. Let your mind rest. Your mind is there trying to sort of analyze everything or decipher everything. So if you need to give your mind a job, just place your mind on the breath. We are breathing, and that's all. Feel now how this breath turns into a cleansing breath. So that with each inhale you're breathing in life, and with each exhale you are letting go through your hands and feet everything that is ready to be released in your body, in your mind, in your emotions. Anything that is ready to be released, which will then help you in your journey, especially the next 2 weeks and for the rest of your life. Inhaling new stuff, new energy, inhaling love and joy, and releasing everything that is ready to be released. One more round of this breath. Now give yourself a big long stretch. Reach your arms to the wall behind you and reach your feet towards me. Long, long stretch. Maybe arch your back. And then give yourself a release. Find the block beside you and put it by the level of your shoulder blades. Not the low back, but up higher on the shoulder blades. And then I'll give you another plus bas. So that the point is to open the vas-y. The point is to open the The point is to open the heart center. Do you want another blanket? Fine? That's good. Okay. Super. You can actually play around with the height of that block if you want it a little bit higher or lower, if you want more of a lift. But maybe just first of all, give your self some time, your body some time to feel this spoon. Bas, relâche. Vas-y, go. Ça tire le cou?
Un petit peu, ça va.
Attends. So feel how this position opens the heart and the heart center. Maybe for some of you it opens the throat a lot as well. Just feel that opening on the heart and on the throat. And feel that you are inviting the opening of the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, representing the openings of body, speech, and mind, to prepare you for not just the day, but the whole practice, this continuing journey of yoga that you're doing. And similarly, feel that your heart releases anything that is ready to be released. And on the level of the throat and the third eye, you are releasing also thoughts and ideas that sort of, we call them thought forms. They have a life of their own and they are just kind of like taking over. And they stop us from being open. So releasing thought forms that are ready to be released. Then start to feel that all of your energy system and all of your chakras begin to activate. Trace a line of energy from your feet, the two soles of the feet, through line of energy through right leg and left leg that converges into the tailbone, and follow that along up the spine to the crown of the head, passing through all of the chakras as the chakras are harmonized. All the while you are doing this long, deep breathing, inhale is long and deep, and the exhale is long and deep. Feel yourself melt into this posture, but at any point, if it's too much, you can always move the block to the side. We'll stay for maybe just one more minute. Feel that an intention arises within you. An intention for your next 2 weeks and also this next stage of your life teaching yoga. An intention is like a desire of something that you wish to manifest in the world. Feel that arising within your heart and blooming like a lotus flower, the essence of which just spreads and lifts up into the universe. Slowly now find the block and just put it to the side. Hugging your knees to your chest. You can bring your forehead to your knees and just rock side to side, or just hug your knees. Now release your head and neck on the floor. Send your knees over to the right. Your right hand on top of the left knee, and as you exhale, melt down into the pose, breathing deeply into your spine. And when we say breathing deeply, you should be able to accomplish inhaling at 4 long counts, exhaling 8 long counts. Breathing in, coming up, lifting the knees up to center, and exhaling, send them to the other side. Turn the head the opposite way. Again with the long deep breaths. And feeling that breath move through your body. Inhaling, bring your knees back to the center. Set your feet down on the floor with your knees bent, so your ankles just underneath your knees. And then on an inhale, start to tuck your tailbone and start to lift your spine one vertebra at a time. Just a nice, easy half bridge. If you want to go, actually this time don't bring your shoulder blades together, just keep them flat. So it's just a nice easy one. And then slowly as you exhale, lower down one vertebra at a time, releasing. On the next inhale, press your feet down, tuck the tailbone under and start to roll from the lower back, middle back, to the upper back, and then as you exhale, roll down again. Feeling each vertebra. Do one more at your own pace. Feeling how you're moving each vertebra, one at a time. Okay, so settling down, lowering the spine, lowering the back. Just take a moment to observe the body. We'll take the moment for just like a little anatomy lesson and try to feel your spine on the mat, and you will notice that you have curves. Of course, sometimes it's masked by muscles and fat, but you will feel the curves of your spine. For example, here, take that out. So for example, you will feel a space under your neck. And then you might feel that the shoulder blades and that thoracic part of your spine is flat. And then there's another curve around the lumbar, that your lower back is not. For some of you it will touch the mat, and for some of you it won't. But naturally there's a curve of the lower back, sometimes highlighted now if you extend your legs. So extend your legs now, like in Shavasana. And now try to feel the arch of your low back. So this is why sometimes Shavasana is not actually a super comfortable position for some. And for them, you just roll a mat or a blanket, put it under the knees, and it will be more comfortable. And take a moment to feel your spine, feel your whole body. Sometimes that's a nice practice, because there are a lot of practices in yoga where we're waiting for the next pose. Which is kind of how Yin Yoga was invented. Yin Yoga is not an ancient practice, but it was invented as a reaction to Ashtanga, which was like, really fast and regimented. So you don't need Yin Yoga, you just need to stop and soften and feel, which is what you're doing now. being conscious and aware. So let's do that nice big stretch again where you extend your arms behind you, reach up, and your legs stretch towards me, and hug your knees to your chest and your forehead to your knees. Now this time try to rock forward and back and all the way up to seated. Okay, so let's go into cross-leg position, any comfortable cross-leg position. If you want to use your block and sit on it to kind of alleviate the angle of the hips, you're welcome to do that. For today, let's adopt this mudra where we have Yan mudra with your thumbs and index finger touching, palms facing up, and you just relax your, I can't say put the backs of your hands on your knees because it will really depend on the length of your arms. Some people reach there, mine reach there, but I have to extend my arms all the way. So you just keep your arms naturally relaxed and respect that curve. Okay, and just close your eyes. Feel that with this straightness of the spine is also the straightness of the energy channels that are passing through the spine. Feel that you're grounded through the root. Feel that at the top of your head there is an opening up, 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 to be able to extend your energetic spine up to the high heavens. So take a moment to create now your intention if you haven't done yet, or you remind yourself of your intention. Why are you here? What is it that you're wanting to manifest in your life? It doesn't have to be a big grand thing. You don't have to save the world. It could be a small thing. And maybe that small thing will save the world. Or not. Doesn't matter. Just send it out to the universe. May I add an intention of just joy. Just being, and the joy of being. Just being here. There's an avatar called Mother Mira, and she was asked one day, Mother Mira, what is the purpose of life? And this guy asking was so, you could see from his face and his mannerisms, he was very devout. He really wanted to know, what is the purpose of life? And he was waiting for some big answer from Mother Mira, and all she said was, nothing. That's it. She said nothing. Just enjoy life. That's your purpose. Feel that somehow you've got these energy centers on your right palm and your left palm, connecting with an energy center at the heart, forming a triangle. And this triangle is connected to your whole energy system, and your whole energy system is plugged into this larger energy system. And keeping that intention in your heart, let's chant Om 3 times and Shanti, which means peace, 3 times. Let's inhale together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. feel that with the chanting of that and the connecting of your energy system, it starts to open up a sacred space for the whole of the 2 weeks. So if you work with guides, now is the time to invite your guides into the practice and to support you the next 2 weeks. If you don't have guides, you want to work with some, just say, I invite some guides to come and help me, please. I'll lend you some of mine. You're very big and tall.
Yes, please.
Long deep breaths. And slowly, steadily coming up into all fours position onto our hands and knees. Okay, imagine that you've got a number 8 written on your mat. And I'd just like to invite you to follow this number 8 so that your spine, your neck, your shoulders, and your hips go into all of these different directions with your breath. If you don't want to do this, you can also do the classical cat and cow, inhaling, arching the back, exhaling, rounding the back. Or maybe play around with other movements of the spine and see how your body feels today. Now on the next inhale, give yourself a cow stretch, finding the center and then arching your back, bringing the shoulder blades together, looking up, pointing the tailbone up. Tuck your toes under, and then on the exhale, go into your downward facing dog, extending your arms and legs. So if you like, you can play around with your downward facing dog. It's very funny when you do down dog in class and you're the teacher. There are cyclists and the yoga cyclists, the pedalers, and there are ones that go and just go still, and then there are ones like shaking around, lifting their legs, and okay. So we'll do both. So go ahead and pedal your feet, bend your knees. You can lift one leg or the other leg. You explore your shoulders, explore your hips. It's like a nice little stretch. You can go into plank if you want. You can do a wave. Okay. And now find a nice, quiet, downward facing dog that your body feels comfortable with. You feel that your heels, they don't have to touch the ground, but it sort of feels like they're driving down to the ground. Okay? Your length should be the length of a plank. So you can check yourself. If you go into a plank, you don't really move for plank, and you go to a downward facing dog, that would be the position. But for some people, it might feel comfortable if they walk their feet just a little bit forward, and maybe you might be able to put your heels down that way. Stay in down dog, don't move. Find your feet in hip distance, so no wider than your hips, please. Okay. So in the past, we used to teach downward facing dog with your chest down to the ground. Nowadays, we don't teach that because it wrecks your shoulder blades and your rhomboids and stuff. So just feel that everything is straight from the tailbone to your fingers, and spread your fingers. Bring your feet together, closer. Easy.
More.
Okay. And does it feel better if you move your feet here? Good. Okay, now send your right leg to the front. Taking a nice low lunge. And step your left leg to the front, take a forward fold. Just hang out in the forward fold, relax your head and neck. You can bend your knees if that's comfortable. Okay. Now from there, start to flatten your back. Start to straighten your legs and start to flatten your back, still with your chest down to your thighs and your head relaxed. If you exhale a little bit deeper, see if your chest goes closer to your thighs. And as you exhale, see if your legs can go straighter. If you want, you can have your fingers touch the floor or your fingers touch your big toes. Whatever helps you. Kind of like anchoring you there. Okay, so you're nice and flat. As much as possible. Then fingertips to the side, just beside your feet. Inhale and half lift and lengthen your spine. Keep the fingers on the floor, not on your low legs this time, just on the floor. And then exhale, come back down. And once more, inhale, half lift. And exhale, back down. Inhale, half lift. Stay in the half lift and lift your arms as well. And then take another inhale to rise up and feel all of the muscles that worked just as you did that. Then release down. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring your feet about hip distance. Inhale and lift your arms up. Bend back slightly. Exhale back to a forward fold. Surya Namaskar. Inhale your right leg all the way to the back. Releasing into lunge. Hold your breath, step the left leg to the back into plank. Exhale, lower the knees down. Arch your back, lower back, chest and the chin down to the floor, your elbows to the sides, Ashtangasana. Inhale, slide forward, release your hips, point your toes and lift your chest into a cobra. Your hips are down. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back into your down dog. Look forward, step your right leg to the front, releasing your left knee, opening the chest. Exhaling, bringing your left leg to the front. Inhaling, rising up and bending all the way back. Straight spine as you come all the way down. Step the left leg to the back, hold your breath. Step the left leg to the back. Hold the breath, right leg to the back. Exhale, knees down, chest and chin down. Inhale into your cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale into downward facing dog. Push the hips up and back. Inhale the left leg to the front, releasing your right knee, releasing your hips. Look forward. Exhale, right leg to the front. Try to come up with a straight spine. Lead with your arms as you come up. No back bend, just come all the way up, reach the ceiling, and then exhale, your hands down, and breathe. One more round, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, lift your arms up and bend back. Exhale to forward fold. Placing your hands on either side of your feet. Inhale, step the right leg to the back, releasing your hips. Hold the breath into plank pose, left leg to the back. Exhaling, knees, chest, chin, arch the lower back, Ashtangasana. Your toes will be down. Inhale, slide into cobra, open the chest, shoulders down, chest open, elbows to the sides, look forward or up. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift up the hips to down dog. Inhale, your right leg to the front. The left knee is coming down to the floor, releasing. Exhale, extend the left leg to the front, forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, straight spine as you come up. Bend back and exhale all the way down. Inhale, step the left leg to the back. The knee comes down, releasing your hips. Hold the breath into plank pose. Okay, stop in plank. Planche. Exhale, just drop your knees down. Now arch your lower back. No. Arch your lower back and then drop your chest down. Yes. I can see who studied and who didn't study. Non, pas comme ça. Regarde. Voilà. Okay, tuck your toes under. It's a hard pose to stay, eh? But stay there. We'll make it deeper. Do the Ashtangasana. Without moving your chin, your chest, and your hands, just walk your knees and your feet, walk forward. Ta-da! My lower back, what's happening? Good. Okay, now cobra, slide forward, extend your toes. Keep your elbows bent and just open through the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift up and back. Inhale the left leg to the front. Exhaling, right leg to the front. Inhale, straight spine, lead with your arms as you rise. Straight, exhale, come all the way down. Okay, one last round, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, lift up, back bend. Pushing your hips to the front. Exhale to forward fold. Inhaling, right leg to the back. Hold the breath, left leg to the back. Exhaling, knees, chest and chin down, elbows to the sides. Inhale, sliding into cobra. So we're releasing your hips. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Stretching arms and legs. Right leg to the front. Breathing in. Exhaling, left leg to the front. Lead with your arms. Make sure you're aligning your arms with your spine as you come all the way up and you bend all the way back. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg to the back. We're left side now. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees down, chest and chin. Inhaling into cobra. Opening the upper part of your chest. Exhale into the down dog. Left leg to the front. Breathe in. Exhaling, feet together. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. And hopefully by the end of the 2 weeks, you will memorize that in the correct timing of 2 minutes. No, it's important because it's good to memorize because there's a lot to think about. So if you're trying to think about what the next step is, it's much easier to just have it memorized and then you're actually more comfortable, more prepared for your classes. Let's do an easy one, just lifting your arms up. And then we'll just bend to the left side. You push your hips to that small window. And don't think of it just as a side bend, but think of it as the whole body is stretching from the ankles all the way up. And also think of it as you're stretching this whole Pingala Nadi. Within your energy channels, you've got your 3 main ones, Ida Pingala and Sushumna. So that's Pingala Nadi. Rise up. Reach up. And then stretch the other side. So imagine you've got this nice C curve with the whole body. And you're stretching your Ida Nadi at the right and left energy centers. And rising up. Hands to your heart. Step your right leg to the back. Keep your right leg at 45 degrees, hips facing front, and go into this warrior 1 position. But we'll do a variation. So release your left hand down. And bend at the elbows. Grab hold of your shirt or your hair. Or your fingers. So it just kind of gives you more of a chest opening. With your hips facing forward. Look forward or look up. And now from there, you release your arms and then open your hips to the sides and then move your right foot as well. So that the right foot is parallel to the short side of the mat, and now you're in warrior 2. Pull your belly in. Yes, so that you can feel, it's almost like a tuck of the tailbone. Slight, not too much. Very nice, warrior twos. Extend your left leg. Reach towards the front of the room and then go into triangle. Look up at your right hand. You can use your block there, or you can hold your shin or the floor. Feel that you're supporting yourself with your thigh muscles and your feet gripping the floor instead of the knees locking. Okay, c'est bien. Exhale, look down at the floor. Inhaling, rising up. Let's windmill the hands down as we bend the left knee and step back. Downward facing dog. Give yourself a little wave. You go on your tippy toes. You go into like a plank with round shoulders, and then you go back, arch your back, bend your knees. Just play around with it. Just like, how can I make my body into a wave? How is this possible? Just kind of like, yeah, exploring a bit. And then stay in your downward facing dog. Bring your feet closer together. And step your right leg to the front. Keep your right knee bent, your left foot 45 degrees, and start to rise up into your warrior one position. So we'll do that variation this time. You release your right hand and bend your elbows, opening at the chest. And breathing. Inhaling 4 counts, exhaling 8 counts. Still, even if it's hot, even if it's difficult in the posture, because that's what keeps your energy steady. Open your arms, your hips, and your foot into the warrior two. Keep the right knee bent. Bend, 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 bend. Yes. Look to where? To the right. Yes. Breathe. Marche un peu plus avant. Okay, so now let's extend the right leg and really activate that thigh, that right thigh. Reach towards the front of the room and then come into your, all right. Make sure that you align the spine with the leg. And if it's not aligning, you have to go up a little higher. You go up a little bit because you're not aligned. There. Okay, keep breathing. 3 more breaths. Come up a little higher because you're not aligned. Yeah. Press the foot down. Yeah. You need to go back more. Okay. Very good. Look down at your right toes. Inhale and rise up. And exhale, step to the front. Place your weight on the left leg and start to bring this right foot on the inner thigh. If you don't feel so balanced today, it could go maybe even down here. Hands to your heart center, or if you want, you can lift your arms up. And really try to engage the left thigh as well as pressing down this left foot with the right knee pointing out to the side. Now you're going to slide your right leg over the left into eagle, and then your left arm over the right. And if you're feeling brave and bold today, come all the way down and come and do a crow. from crow, come up into Malasana. And then rise all the way up. So everybody comes up back into standing, and you can release the tree and the eagle. Shake your legs a little bit. And then when you're ready, start with your tree on with right leg balanced. Sliding your left leg over, right arm on top of the left, right on top of the left. And slowly just lower your hips. Stay in your eagle or go down and try to do your crow. From crow, go into Malasana. From Malasana, stand up. And if you're in eagle, release. And we will come to standing. Whew. Inhale, reach your arms up, bend back. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right leg back, the left leg back, and lower yourself down on the mat. And rest. Feel your whole body soften from the top of your head down to your toes. And a lot of yoga, it's nice also to practice yoga like this. Think of it as tension and release. Not just all release and not just all tension, but tension and release. And if you think about it in that way, you build resistance in your body because it can easily adapt. And not just resistance, that resistance in the body becomes resilience. And that resilience is everything, mental, emotional, spiritual, energy system as well. So you're on release, so now we have to go back to tension. So take your forehead on the mat, roll your shoulders back, bend your knees and hold on to your ankles or your feet. We're going into Dhanurasana, into the, what is it, Dhanurasana in English? Bow. Okay, bending your legs. When you're ready on the inhale, lift up, lift your knees, lift your chest, look up or look forward. Your knees just hip distance. Good. You want to feel like you're pressing your feet against your hands and you're lifting, up. Keep breathing. And then you exhale and you release. And relax for a moment, not too long, just a moment. Okay, now find your block or a cushion, which one will do. If you need more, yeah. Place it under the sternum. It's gonna be uncomfortable to begin with, but it's nice, worth it. Bend your knees, hold on to your feet, and then inhale and rise up. Just gives you an extra lift, that's all. From there, release into bird. Keep the arms lifted, legs lifted. And exhale, release down. Here we go into child's pose. If you want, you can put the block, since it's there, why not use it? Put it between your ankles. You may or may not need it. Child's pose is traditionally done with the knees together. Just FYI. Child's pose is traditionally done with the knees together, so you might want to try it like that to begin with and see how it feels on your spine. So the child's pose is the rounding of the spine when the knees are together. It's not super comfortable, I know, it depends, it's a lot happening, but just try to feel what it was originally about. This is the form of your spine when you were in the womb, before you started creating the muscles started creating and the bones started to form into the different shapes. You're just like this. Okay, so you feel your spine round. It's sort of like a nice counter pose as well. Okay, so from there, let's develop it. So lift your head, walk your hands forward, and open your knees. Oops, open your knees nice and wide. Just now I've got a crack in my trousers. Open your knees as wide as you can, and this time you're making it into a hip opener. And it's very, very different now on your back. Your back is flat. Okay, so sometimes in child's pose you want to do something in between, right? Just like a nice, comfortable one. Okay, that's really nice. Take a few more deep breaths there just to enjoy that pose. Then slowly gather your knees so that they're roughly hip distance. So not too wide, just hip distance. And then you can go into downward facing dog again. Once you're in down dog, bring your feet even closer so that they're maybe feet together. Inhale the right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring it to your chest. And then send it outside of your right hand. Now maybe you put that block underneath your hip, maybe you don't need it, and slowly slide your hips down. As you exhale, you release and keep yourself lifted in your Ekapada Kapotasana. See if you can balance here with your hands at the heart. If you need to, you can use your hands for support. This is the original one-legged pigeon. The one lying down is dying pigeon. No, it's a variation, but many people just immediately go to that pose. Why? Because it releases the back. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna put our hips to the right, and then take that back leg to the front, and then send both hip bones down. Then take your right arm up. Breathe in. Take the elbow outside of the knee. Take your left hand sort of in the middle of your mat behind you and turn your head to the back. So you're in this wonderful, beautiful twist. Now think of this. Each time you inhale, you extend your spine tall and long. And each time you exhale, you twist a little deeper. Each time you inhale, extend your spine long and tall. Each time you exhale, you twist a little bit deeper. You can walk. Oh, sorry. You can walk here further away, I think. Shoulder okay? Okay. Inhaling, looking forward. You release your arms, bring your knees together, and then extend your legs up. You can also extend your arms. Nukasana. So let's cross the legs, send the hands down, and step back into your downward facing dog. Feet together on the inhale, extend the left leg up. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. And then take the knee to the left hand. Outside of the left hand, slowly lower your hips. Maybe you need to put your block under your hip, maybe not. And just feel your body there for a moment with your chest nice and open. When the weather is like this, it's nice to like open the chest and breathe because it can be like étouffant. It's étouffant in English. Stifling heat. Yeah, opening the chest. And then sit on your left. Then bring your leg to the front. Inhaling your left arm up. Exhaling elbow outside of that right knee. And open and twist. Aim for your shoulders to be in line with the length of the mat. And then looking to the back of the room. As you inhale, you lengthen the spine. As you exhale, you twist. You're bringing your knee closer to your chest because the ancient yogis were using this to actually massage the internal organs. That's why you look like a pretzel in poses, because they were working on energy, body, and internal organs in the past. Of course, it's nice to also nice effects on your anatomy as well, on the level of bones and muscles. Okay, one more breath there. Inhale to look front. Exhale, release, go back into your boat pose. Nukasan, Navasan. Good. We're slowly going down as you open your legs and your arms. Reach your arms behind and then start to go down. When you're 2 inches off the mat, keep yourself 2 inches off, like your head is 2 inches off, your arms 2 inches off, and your feet are 2 inches off. That's actually the best exercise for handstand, but you have to get yourself nice and straight. Your hands 2 inches off the mat, like all the way back. Okay, and release. I will do an early Shavasana, just so not too many postures this morning. But it's a nice way to start. Very, very good. Very, very well done. So, we're in Shavasana. If you wish, we can also do the étoile de mer, the starfish. So that's like more open. Your legs are more open, and then your arms are in a V above you. Whoop. And it's kind of nice in this sort of heat. There. Okay, so while you're there, I'll teach you the cooling breath, which is Sitari Shitkari. Okay, I'll teach you the easy version. So all you do is you inhale through your mouth, but you purse your lips a little bit, like you're drinking through a straw. So like taking sips. You inhale through the mouth, very, very slowly. And then your exhale is just natural. Don't worry about the exhale, because the exhale is hot. So you just exhale normally. Inhale through your mouth, gently, and then you exhale also gently. See if that starts to cool you down in a few rounds. And then if you don't need it anymore, you can let go of it. Yesterday I discovered, because you know how when it's winter time you have your hot water bottle, your bouillotte, or like hand warmers. So I thought, oh, what is the equivalent of that when it's hot? So I got an ice pack and I was lying down on it. It works. So feel your whole body start to relax, but at the same time open up. It's like as you were doing that practice of yoga, you're opened up to all new possibilities. And it's like your whole energy system has all these new possibilities. And just rest in that. So all you want to do here is just rest into the space where you are in. then feel your breath start to expand. When I say breath, I really mean prana. So feel that your prana is not just in your body, but it sort of starts to explore the prana that is in the room. Just as you came here and you started to get to know each other, the other participants in the training, imagine that your energy system and your prana starts to slowly expand and get to know the space and the energy of the space. Just a very gentle harmonizing. But not only the energy of the space in this room, but the energy of the whole chateau and the gardens and even the fields around. And maybe instead of thinking of it as you are coming to this space, think of it as you are returning to this place and the place is welcoming you. So notice how your body feels, how your energy feels, how your breath feels as you do that. So rather than just being aware of breath and the body, you start to be aware of yourself as an energetic body. And the space around you as well as a whole web of energy and a web of life that you are part of. So the way to connect with everything is with the breath. And the way to connect to your own prana is with the breath. So start to lengthen your breath now. See if you can inhale for about 4 counts and exhale for about 8 counts. If your nose is blocked for any reason, you need to breathe through your mouth, you're welcome to. But as much as possible, you breathe through your nose just because it makes it easier to make the breath longer. If you're too disturbed by the counting, just use it as a guide. The point is that you are breathing deeply, longer, deeper breaths. Let your mind rest. Your mind is there trying to sort of analyze everything or decipher everything. So if you need to give your mind a job, just place your mind on the breath. We are breathing, and that's all. Feel now how this breath turns into a cleansing breath. So that with each inhale you're breathing in life, and with each exhale you are letting go through your hands and feet everything that is ready to be released in your body, in your mind, in your emotions. Anything that is ready to be released, which will then help you in your journey, especially the next 2 weeks and for the rest of your life. Inhaling new stuff, new energy, inhaling love and joy, and releasing everything that is ready to be released. One more round of this breath. Now give yourself a big long stretch. Reach your arms to the wall behind you and reach your feet towards me. Long, long stretch. Maybe arch your back. And then give yourself a release. Find the block beside you and put it by the level of your shoulder blades. Not the low back, but up higher on the shoulder blades. And then I'll give you another. So the point is to open the. Vas-y. The point is to open the. Yeah. The point is to open the heart center. Do you want another blanket? Fine? That's good. Okay. Super. You can actually play around with the height of that block if you want it a little bit higher or lower, if you want more of a lift. But maybe just first of all, give your self some time, your body some time to feel this pull. Bas, relâche. Vas-y, go. Ça tire le cou?
Un petit peu, ça va.
Attends. So feel how this position opens the heart and the heart center. Maybe for some of you it opens the throat a lot as well. Just feel that opening on the heart and on the throat. And feel that you are inviting the opening of the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, representing the openings of body, speech, and mind, to prepare you for not just the day, but the whole practice, this continuing journey of yoga that you're doing. And similarly, feel that your heart releases anything that is ready to be released. And on the level of the throat and the third eye, you are releasing also thoughts and ideas that sort of, we call them thought forms. They have a life of their own and they are just kind of like taking over. And they stop us from being open. So releasing thought forms that are ready to be released. Then start to feel that all of your energy system and all of your chakras begin to activate. Trace a line of energy from your feet, the two soles of the feet, through line of energy through right leg and left leg that converges into the tailbone, and follow that along up the spine to the crown of the head, passing through all of the chakras as the chakras are harmonized. All the while you are doing this long deep breathing,